are 16-0. Washington outscoring their opponents 12-3. She has been effective for Heather Tarr, who has her work cut out for her to the right side, and Jada Coleman is safely aboard to lead off this game for the Puerto Vallarta, Mexico, to cheer on their three-time defending national champion Oklahoma softball team. And there is the first strikeout for Lindsay Lopez.
Still really early, but they haven't faced a left-handed pitcher with movement like Lindsay Lopez.
Tiari Jennings to the outfield, and that'll be caught by Alana Johnson, held by then Division II program, Western Kentucky. First walk given up by Lopez.
Over 100 pounds, so she's going to be able to be an impact if that is indeed the avenue she goes.
To the right side, and that is through. One run will score, and the Sooners have gone ahead 1-0 here in the top of the first. To the left side, another run will score. 2-0 Oklahoma Sooners. RBI, freshman Cassie Sid Sanders. Ball gets away, and the runners advance for Oklahoma. Now know how much power they have. The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4. And the Sooners have...
I don't know if it's nerves facing the #1 team in the country or simply just a little bit of timing is off.
Alana Torres sends one to the outfield, and that will be caught by Johnson for the third out of the inning. Valley in the game earlier today. Carter chops it to short. Quick throw to first.
But also the left-handed Celis, if Carter's on, allows her to be able to bunt and sometimes even protect.
Holtorf goes down for it, and that is caught by Jada Coleman, the All-American center field. And he will take first base, as now the Huskies have 2 runners.
Because they weren't over the plate, but they were enough in the river with that hit by pitch. Questionable when you're
with 2 runners on. Ball up in the zone to the left side. And the Sooners get out of the inning.
Top of their games for a long time. Coach Tarr took over Washington, and almost essentially she got them back in the conversation. Gasso was handed the reins, and it's not necessarily recreating swings, but he's a great, as Coach Gasso mentioned, communicating data, and we can get into that more, but he's able to communicate to the...
Ella Parker with the runner on first and 1 out. Ball up. He worked under.
Really pretty swing, but just has been able to be really consistent for this OU lineup.
Ball high and to the outfield, and that is caught by Carter for the third out of the inning.
Just from watching the competitors in Japan, but also having athletes that have been in programs, and this is how we did it. This is how me. Probably from the looks of it, it looked like she might have hyperextended it, but that knee injury is going to keep her out of the circle for
number 8 spot. Steps in. First pitch swinging. That drops in, and the Huskies have runners at first and second. To Fiedler. Strike 3 called. Team out of Inglewood, California. Grounder up the middle. And that will throw it play to plate. And it looks like they're going to call obstruction. And a run scored for Washington. So a delayed call by the home plate umpire, who determined there was catcher obstruction by Kinsey Hansen. and is going to award Washington the base to make it 2-1. Jillian Solis steps in. First pitch swinging to the right side. Another one will score. 2 runs will score. And the Huskies go up 3-2 here in the bottom of the second. 2 RBI for Jillian Solis.
Valley, that was the difference maker. At one point, they were hitting 400 with 2 outs. Ended up hitting 444 in that game with 2 outs.
Coleman gloves it for the 3rd out of the inning. And that is ball 4. Check it was 3-2.
With Hansen and the hot hitting Pickering coming up in this inning.
Hansen going after
And Ella Parker in a recruiting class. And that's a lot of heavy hitting for 4 years. Well, so it's really trying to outsmart each other. Can you not guess what's going to be thrown? Can you throw a pitch that she wouldn't expect you to throw?
That ball was up
to the at-bat.
Ball is hit well to the fence, and that is caught. A great catch by Brooklyn Carter. Three-two. Did she go? Yes, she did. Otherwise, it was ball 4. Johnson's got a lot of extra base potential for the Huskies. She's batting .333 coming into today's game. Sends it out to Jada Coleman, who gloves. Glab to short. Jennings to first for the 3rd out of the inning. So 3 up, 3 down for Nicole May. We're moving to the top of the 4th.
Ways you don't see her swing away a ton. She can. But a lot of times she'll try to use small ball, sock it through the hole.
That ball is swung on, strike 3, and Coleman takes first base. Got her!
Good spots right now, able to paint the outside corner against these hitters and able to use the differential of her drop and rise to keep Oklahoma guessing.
And they get Jennings compared to the Huskies 3. Chopper to the left side. Jennings can't handle it. Well, she's letting Nicole May and her defense work their way out of it. Fly ball to the left side. That is playable and caught for out number 2. Ocean. Got her! Nicole gets her to pop up. Softball. Got her upstairs. Got her! Ruby Holtorf. Ball up to the left side. Jennings will call for it. Ball up to the left side. Center fielder Jada Coleman will call it and gloves it for out number, taking on Johnson. The 2-1 pitch. Check that. That's Sanders. Let's see, Walker. Against Torres. Long fly ball. And that is caught. Tagging. The 1-1 pitch. Up the middle. Here comes the runner. And we've got a tie ball game. RBI, Riley Ludlam. Top of the order. To the left side. And Chase all around. Check that. They're going to call her out. It hit her as a junior in high school. Malin with high heat. The Sooners get one, and Malin shuts the door on the rest. And she walked him. The third pitcher used today by Oklahoma. Nelson, runner on second in scoring position. And that will fall in. The runners at first and third here in the bottom of the sixth for the Washington Huskies.
Obviously going to play in and try to cut the run at home.
Kelly Maxwell, the transfer from Oklahoma State, will make her first appearance in this game. One out, and she will face Kinsey Fiedler, the junior lefty. First pitch, they go home. Got her!
And here, Tracy, is that lefty-lefty matchup that I thought we might have seen earlier in the game.
Gotta be a quick play. Got her! So Oklahoma gets out of a jam thanks to Kelly Maxwell and some great defense by the Sooners. To the left side, glove by Fiedler.
In the following at bat.
And just like that, right back up the middle on cue. Rito.
Now Kinsey Hansen and Cassidy Pickering back-to-back in the fifth inning.
Hansen jumping on the first pitch, pops it to third.
Great drop balls right there by Malin.
They get her upstairs. Ruby Malin.
Swing of the bat.
In the dirt. Hansen picks it up. The throw to first. And they get her by a rounder. And that will fall in. Holtorf gets her first hit of this game, and it comes in the bottom of the seventh.
Equation, Tracy, is a lot of times you play in international, and the dirt's not the same as what we play on in the States.
And that is Brito, who gloves it and gets to force at third for the second out of the inning.
Up in the zone is not what you're really looking for against Kelly Maxwell.
Kelly Maxwell, with two runners on, sits down Jaden Glad, and we are going extra inning. Set to lead it off for Oklahoma, and we will put a runner on second as we go to tiebreaker rules. So Cassidy Pickering will start on second base as the international tiebreaker rules come in. Back up the middle. Malin doesn't check her. The throw to third.
Torres has proven has the ability to get the ball to the outfield all at bats today.
She gets under it. Ball to right field. The throw. And that is going to hold.
Ball run through the box, but she's standing in, going to take her hacks against Ruby Malin in this at bat.
And that hack worked. It's a 4-3 ball game, Oklahoma. Go ahead, RBI, Riley Boone. trying to add on more. To the left side. That is playable. And Hobson will catch it for the third out of the inning.
The ball in play today has a single to shortstop, ground ball to third base, but with her speed, if she can get it in play, there's a chance that she's safe as well.
And she moves the runner to third. So Glab moves to third. Hobson, Nelson. Maxwell goes high again in the zone, and Nelson goes for it. Will she tag? She will not. Porras gloves it for the second out of the inning, and Oklahoma is 1 out away from the come-from-behind victory. To the left side, gloved and thrown to first, and Oklahoma comes from behind to beat the Washington Huskies 4-3.